Hey Dara, welcome in. Sorry, I was playing around with some stuff. Dinner time, so just finished cooking. This will give me something to watch while I eat. Hey, there you go. Oh, I almost clicked on the wrong thing. That would have been bad. I suppose I should put my music on, huh? Because I have it muted. Whoopsies. Let me switch to something that's not going to get me copyrighted. It really shouldn't get me copyrighted. I don't know, I've been having an issue here on YouTube where anytime, like, the band I'm playing, well, artist I'm playing has been copyrighted, but all of his music is royalty free, so I don't know what the deal is. So, there may be a point in time where I just don't play music. Let me do this. Nope, wrong screen. Do this. And this. Don't end stream yet. I don't plan on it, Dara. I don't plan on it. Oh gosh darn it. I forgot to... There we go. Hold on. I gotta reset my thing. There we go. Alright, I've kinda sort of been working away at this. I was gonna repair my tools before I streamed, but yeah, I didn't get that far. And we're actually starting fairly on time for once. Holy crap. That's not what I wanted. No, I know. That's the funny thing. So I'm using FX, which I've pulled a lot of his music from YouTube's music library for my YouTube videos. So why some of his stuff is getting flagged, I'm not 100% sure. Because, like, his whole thing is, like, he specifically makes music that people can play on streams and all of that. So, I don't know. And YouTube is just YouTube. They like to flag that kind of stuff. Like, I'm not getting copyright strikes. It's just telling me it's copyrighted, and I'm like, it shouldn't be. And I know it's gotten me a couple times for my Twitch alerts, too, but I'm not too worried about those. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. That could have been bad. I could have accidentally grown a tree there. But yeah, I think I picked a little bit too big of a section to start working on, but it's alright. It was gonna get done anyway. My major repair before I leave the server, but didn't kid wanted to watch the thing within the AK forced me to watch their thing. Oh no, I'm sorry.
So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks. We out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized. We out here making posters and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward.
Yeah, that last section me and you were working on, I did get it done. Oh, I just realized I have game audio muted. We're doing great. It's fine, I had some fun. Only some fun? Yeah, so I discovered when I was working on this the other night that there was an underwater cave here. Luckily, it wasn't too horribly big. But I am so sick and tired of these underwater caves. Oh! That's fine, I needed sleep anyway. Yeah, I've had some not so fun mobs spawn up here while I've been working on this, and I'm like, eh. Even if we were digging in there. Yeah, I know. It's just they're more common in the ocean. Hey, Demon, welcome in. Yes, because I want her to come down here, apparently.
Take control of the thoughts inside your head and understand that what you think is what you get. I'll dream big, just watch me get what's mine.
Did you ever get that thing figured out, Demon? I had forgotten about bundles being a thing. I use it to store the odd bits of ore we come across. I kind of forgot about those too. I don't even know how to make them. Yeah, Demon. That's, yeah, your court thingy. They didn't answer? That's unusual. You know what, Dara? I may have to just go make a bundle, because that would save some space. One letter, one string, you can make it without a crafting table. Oh, cool. Oh, different county and stuff too, so we've got to wake up 4 AM to get there in time if I can't get it moved. Oof. And moral of the story, don't speed. I still think it's dumb that they won't let you attend that online because, you know, different state.
They're never tiring, no, now they feel the fight in them. They feel the fire sweep, take over entirely. They feel it growing, it's showing the feelings. They keep overflowing, always stoking the fire. Adrenaline is overloading, hit the mat like a fighter. They never let up, never throwing, giving to their desires. No, they keep working on their focus. They feel the temperature rise, now there is no place to hide. You better dig deep inside and find anything, everything that you could ever need. Every breath that you breathe, dedicated to believe. What they call home, not for the weak, left out in the cold.
Same state, not just closer to Florida, but some counties do online, some don't. I guess it just depends. Interesting. I thought you said you got that ticket in Florida. I also could have just misheard you. I'm so sorry, I thought of the stages would go, but the wiki said it wouldn't work on like the dummy aim, I believe the miserable thing. Oh. Oh. Okay, yeah, I thought you said it happened in Florida. I'm sorry. Apparently I don't know how to pay attention. Yeah, no, like, I don't blame you for that. I just kind of, you know, forgot that the bundles existed. I thought that grew into a tree and I was gonna be very upset. No, you meant moss mining? Wait, what? Oh! Okay. Yeah, no, it's okay. I didn't know moss could do this, and I didn't even think about the possibility of this. But there, it's okay, like, I was talking to, like, Judd and Old Guy the other day, and, like, they agreed that this project was pretty much a fail from the start, just because we don't have enough people over here helping with this. So even if we would have thought of this sooner, yeah, sure, we probably would have had this entire section done. But you also have to think about, like, you know, you gotta do this 3 more times with the other 3 sections, and it's just... yeah. But it's alright. Bakisa was trying it, but in too small of an area. Yeah, I think I remember him saying something about that the other day. And I do agree, like, if you don't do it in a big enough area, it's not as effective. But hey, we live and we learn, and next time if we ever have to dig out a project this big, we know what to do. Gosh darn it. This has been so much faster. Certain base commanders should have been helping instead of pushing you off. Yeah. But, I mean, it is what it is. Like, I'm not fully faulting him for that either. Your hydrate has been redeemed, demon. We are not doing this again. We have learned. Have we not? I'm a wimp. I will do this again because I'm a wimp. Yeah, this. Like, it'll definitely. I think it will definitely be a while before we do another big project like this. Like, this is something that would have been really cool to do, like, on a long time world. Besides the machine, Judd was trying to make this be easy enough to do. Yeah, the only thing with his machine is, like, we'll have to break it up afterwards, but that honestly doesn't take as long as it does bone mealing. And it does cover a pretty decent area. Alright, we are going to go repair our tools before I get sidetracked and forget. Gosh darn it. Sorry, unfair, but that creeper scared me. Wait, what? Hold on. And there's even pale moss blocks we could deal with if you're bored of creeper green. Oh, yeah, I forgot the new biome added in new moss blocks. I honestly have not touched the new biome. Get these unnecessary blocks out of my inventory. Alright, I don't need that. That can get out of here. Not sure why I have 2 beds in my inventory. Let me go put these in the bed chest up. Walking stick put over here. There's a tree over by the sugarcane bamboo farm. Oh, yeah, right here. I've seen it. It's funny that we have so many beds that we've made. You know, I can't repair my tools if I don't put them in my e-chest. But I do agree with Dave, it doesn't look all that fun, but maybe away from the biome is better. Maybe. Jeez. Yeah, no, I haven't really messed around with the new pale biome at all. Oh my. Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see what that's gonna look like once I get that big, like, what is that, 2-chunk thing dug out. I hear other sounds. Come on, put me through the portal, please. Uh-oh. At least I think I hear another sounds. Okay. That scares the crap out of me every time. Oh god. Looks like so much more has been done. Actual progress is like the difference between the what? Yeah, I agree. Hello, can I fly? Thank you. Woo. Yeah, no, and it's crazy, like, the amount of progress I can get done in a week doing the moss mining is absolutely insane. That Enderman actually scared me. And there they go, already starting to spawn in. Now imagine if Judd's bone mealing machine can not only move forward but down as well with someone or several someones breaking moss and ores behind it. Yeah. So the thing though with that is like the moss, or not the moss, the ore blocks and like gravel and stuff will break the machine, and it only works sometimes. Like it'll just randomly decide that it's not gonna work. Hopefully the Endermen are not too loud on your guys' end. Azalea trees would break it. Yeah, that too. But it seemed to be breaking the bushes before it had a chance to bone meal the bush itself. Ender butt abuse. Hey Longhorn, welcome in. How are you? Listen, it's for all the payback that they got mad at me. I'm doing alright. I think. No, I've spent way too much time in Minecraft the last 2 days. I think Saturday I spent like 16 hours in game, and then Sunday 12 hours. You think? Yeah. Yeah, I got a lot of footage I need to go through and edit. That is good. So pistons before the dispenser, breaking the grass, carpet azaleas, and moving forward to bone mealing. Yes, I'm pretty sure that is how it is working. Listen. Did you join Hermitcraft while I was looking? No, I did not join Hermitcraft. I wouldn't even know how to go about joining that server. I think Hermitcraft's invite only, isn't it? But no, I was actually thinking about starting like a long time like Let's Play. I mean, those are the only people I know of that would regularly spend all day playing Minecraft. Well, you see, Longhorn, when you got a big hole that you need to dig through, yeah. And I was also working on a build for something else too. Technical know-how and yes, invite only. Yeah, see, I don't have the technical skills in Minecraft to build like all these crazy farms that they build. Yeah, but life is a thing. I mean, yes, but when you're a college student that has no friends on campus, yeah. I would play all day without the big project. I feel ya, Dara. I feel ya. Hey, what's crazy is I even managed to get homework done. Like, I would literally, like, AFK at our zombie farm because I didn't feel like flying all the way over here to the end to use this one. And while I was AFKing, I was just working on homework. Some of them are builders, like Scar and spend all day playing. Yeah, I don't have, like, my building skills aren't great either. Well, if you build massive projects, you kind of gotta, like, spend hours, you know, gathering your resources and whatnot. Some of my time is allocated elsewhere, like tomorrow morning I have to go see the kid's school person. Ew! Gross. No, it was crazy. So I was going back through, let's cheat use creative. Yeah, there's also that Longhorn. But I was going through a couple of, like, I think it was season 2 and season 3 of BrokeRock. And it's insane to see, like, how many good builders that we have. Like, and, you know, seeing some Ascent's bases that actually got finished. Your building skills are great. Stop with the self-doubt. So, some of the things I build, though, I do, like, look up YouTube tutorials to build, because I can't picture, I don't know how to make things look good. Yes, this is Old Guy's Farm. I'm just sitting here spamming my button. You are one of the good builders? Dara, I don't know about that, though. Thought it looked familiar. His is like one of the most efficient farms on the server, so you can't blame me. I will say though, Dara, my building skills have come a long way since season 1. Nope, I don't blame you. Yeah, no, this thing is insane. I don't know, like, I could never build a farm like this. Half the time when I build farms, they don't work. Although I kind of wish he would have placed carpet so the XP doesn't get stuck. But I think he was trying to do that and died. I do remember since stone plot, brick, and acacia canoe storage build, I built like that. Since stone, brick, acacia canoe storage build. I don't know if I remember that one. Do you remember what season that was, Dara? I didn't see him build this part. I was lurking in his stream when he built it, and he kept dying because they lit up everything up there, and they just started spawning in. And Kai went to go save him, and used a water bucket, and old guy kinda died. Jen rebuilt his build, and Jen's build was beautiful. Wasn't it season 1 when he was going around and rebuilding people's bases? Because he rebuilt mine, I believe, when I was like not even 100 blocks away from Fizz. I need to find the world download for season 1. I don't even know if there is one now that I think about it. That was season 2, maybe? I don't know, I don't remember. It's been so long. Which is actually crazy to think about, that it's really been that long. Is there? I'll have to go back into the server and find it, because I know I have season 2 and 3. I don't know, it was kind of fun going back and like reminiscing all the fun stuff that we did the early seasons. Like me and Judd were talking about it the other day, we're like, we miss what BrokeRock was when, like, we first started. Like, all the chaos. We've established that my brain doesn't distinguish between seasons. I felt that. And no, what's actually funny, I think this season is the most I've ever uploaded and, like, done things on the server. This season was so long though, but it's still better than the ick that was no regen. I agree. That was season 4 if I remember right, because we all based underground. That was a dumb idea. Well, everybody was all for it at first, and then because that didn't exist on Bedrock at the time, it just, to me, it felt like it didn't work like it should have. And that was like one of the biggest reasons why I stopped playing, and that was the biggest reason why a lot of people did stop playing. It'd be fine for a mini game get together or stream day. Oh yeah, no, I agree. I 100% agree with that. Speaking of BrokeRock as a whole, we need to start doing more things together as a community. I was actually kind of hoping we'd do another stream day, but I don't know when or if that's gonna happen. Just had a guy get mad because I wouldn't break 100 for a $20 vape. Kept asking if I had change. Said no, and he's like, all day. I don't have any change. Told him I had only started the door at 5. Like what? He wanted my name. I kept saying he should get it because it's customer. Told him no. See, that's why I always hate the customer is always right mentality. Oh yeah, no, stream days are fun. I really had fun when, I didn't like rebuilding the ancient city, but I did have fun streaming like those 3 days. Because I got to hang out with everybody. Oh, there isn't eat chest over there. I'm smart. Customers are very rarely right. Exactly. No, so there was this one time, oh, well, there was an e-chest over here. My ex was picking me up when we were gonna go get lunch on my lunch break. And I was standing outside the building waiting for him to come pick me up. And, this elderly lady came up to me. And if you don't know, Walmart is like really starting to use self-checkouts a lot more and like trying to promote the whole Walmart Plus thing to where you can just scan and go without like having to scan each individual item or whatever at the checkout. But this lady walked up to me and she goes, I need to speak to a manager. Are you a manager? And I turned around and looked at her. I said, do I look like a manager? Like, I just work here. And And she's like, well, will you do me a favor and go tell like the store manager that I am very unhappy because self-checkout doesn't show me the price of things and the price of what I'm paying for. And I'm like, I wanted to like tell her, just like ask her, how stupid are you? Because literally every item you scan, it gives you the name of the item, the price of the item, and then your total. Like how blind do you have to be to miss that? And I just told her, I was like, yeah, sure, ma'am, I'll go. I'll tell somebody. And I never told anybody because they're not gonna care. Got to be careful breaking those big bills. Too much risk of not only counterfeit, but people try to confuse you and rip you off. Yeah, there is also that too, Longhorn. I still think there should be like a purge day where anybody in retail or any customer service field should be able to like say whatever they want to stupid people. Jesus, Cali, Walmart people be crazy. Yes, and it's always the elderly. I don't understand. Like, okay, yeah, sure, I've ran into a couple like people that are on my age that think they're entitled, but it's always the elderly people, and I'm like, I don't know what their problem is. Like, especially where I work at now, everybody that comes in and out of that store thinks they own the place, and I'm like, I ain't doing this. Self-checkouts are a ripoff, but not in that way. She isn't looking in the right place. No, they don't care. Exactly. Well, like, I get technology confuses older people. Like, I understand that. But it's, like, it's not even the fact that it's not even the fact of the technology. It's the fact that they think that they can get whatever they want. And I'm like, that's not how that works. It's like, I don't have an issue with, like, older people at all. I really don't. It's just the, like I said, the ones that come in thinking they own the freaking place and that they're better than everybody else. But old people are used to things that really changing. Things have changed a lot. Yeah, no, I definitely agree. Like, I understand, like, where their frustration comes from, but don't take it out on me. I'm literally just trying to do my job. Like, I had, I don't remember if I've told you guys this story, but over summer, I thought I was gonna lose my job. We had been super busy, like, we didn't even have time to breathe. A lot of people like that when I worked at Pizza Hut. Yeah, that sounds about right. But we have been super busy, and I was in a chilled walk, which you only have, I think, roughly 45 minutes to do those walks. And, like, the way my store has it mapped out, we start out with, like, the milk and stuff, and then we work our way around to, like, eggs, yogurt, cheese wall, meat, all of that. And then up front to where the produce stuff is. And the way our produce section is set up, there's really not enough room for, like, our big carts. And for people to, like, get through, even if we were to push our carts, like, out into, like, the produce section, where they're more out of the way. But this lady, it was an older lady, she's like, can you please move? I need to get, you know, get through. Well, I thought she meant that she needed to get past me, so I was like, ma'am, you're gonna have to give me a second. I can't really do much to move right now because there was like at least 10-15 people in this tiny area, and one of my other coworkers was behind me too, and I was just like, you can wait a second, like, you're not gonna die. I'm trying to do my job. You have all the time in the world, and I'm on a time crunch. And so somebody else came up to where I was at, and she literally took my cart and pushed it out of the way. And I turned around and looked at her, and I was like, excuse me? And she goes, well, that's how you do that. And I was like, lady, I'm trying to do my job. And then she decided to like get all in my face, and she's like, you know, I know the person that is the store manager. I'm gonna report you. Let me see your name. Blah, 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 blah. Like, you don't treat customers like that. You're a horrible person. And I'm like, really? I'm a horrible person. It's just because I didn't fully hear what you said. And like, as she's like walking away and all that, and I turned around and told her, I was like, ma'am, you have, no. Like, if you would have specifically stated that, hey, I need to in this spot, I would have tried to move more than what I did, because I literally just kind of shoved my cart over a little bit more. And I'm like, she was like, no, you don't talk back to a customer, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I have every right to say what I want to you within reason, and you are in the wrong, not me. And they literally always tell us, like, yes, okay, move out of the way if you're in the way, but also at the same time, like, you have a job to do, they can wait. And I was like, if she does report this to my manager's literally gonna do nothing about it, because I am one of the few people that actually does my job. So yeah, that was like, that day I was like, I want to quit, but I can't, but I feel like I might get fired, and nothing ever happened, and I didn't get a write-up, so. They remember when stores and stuff wanted to be customer friendly, now they're almost anti-customer. Well, yeah, that's because all the customers that come in are rude. Some people have no respect for others. Oh yeah, no, that is one thing I have definitely learned since I've worked retail. I cannot wait to get out of it. Well, first, you're a cat girl with dragon wings, not a person. I wouldn't even consider myself a cat girl. Like, that's just kind of something that I came up with when I was like 12, and then I've just never changed my screen name. But yeah, no, I don't know how I've been able to work retail for as long as I have without losing my job. Because there's been a couple times where I wanted to cuss people out, and I'm like, I can't, I need my job, I need to pay for school. I already know the field I'm going into is not going to be any better with the stupid people. But that's honestly any job. It's like, I had one guy also get mad at me too, because they don't give, they only really give team leads and managers keys to like the cases and stuff. And I've had a couple people get mad at me because I can't get into these cases. And, I was like, I can go find somebody, but I don't know who works up here. And I was like, if anything, just go to customer service and they'll be able to help you. We had a party room at the hut I worked at. People could reserve it for kids' parties, and we offered party packages with cakes, plates, napkins, and stuff. Oh, that's cool. How are you making the plants? Are you talking about the moss? I'm literally just bone mealing the moss. And they'll, like, it's a random chance that they'll spawn. The poor customers had no issues paying the mandatory 20% tip, but the rich white woman would argue with me all the time about the mandatory tip. Yeah, that sounds about right. Like, especially, and I'm pretty sure most places, if you have over, like, a certain number of people in your party, you have to pay a tip. It's just common courtesy. I mean, tipping is courtesy anyway. I'm fairly sure that touching you, the store card is huge. No, yeah, no. So they can, customers can actually get kicked out of the store for doing that kind of thing, especially if somebody of management sees that. And it's like, it irritates me enough as is, because, like, I have to stand there for 20 minutes waiting for somebody to get out of my way, and I can sit there and say, you know, excuse me, I just need right here, like, I'll move out of your way in just a second, like, and they'll just stand there and look at me, like, they can't comprehend what I'm saying, and I'm like, it is very tempting right now to take this car and ram it into you. If it's mandatory, it's not a tip, it's a fee. I mean, fair. I mean, I'll tip if I get good service. If the waitstaff fails to take care of me and my table like they're supposed to, then they get 0 tip. Yeah, like, that's something I also do too. There's been times where we've gone in to eat places and, like, they didn't come to check on us or whatever, and I'm like, I'm not gonna give you a tip. I waited tables and I trained the waitstaff. And I'm sure you trained them right. That's another big issue too, with especially now with a lot of these jobs, is they're not getting the training they need. Like, there is stuff, so I haven't trained anybody at this new store. I did train before I transferred. And, like, the way that they train people at the store I work at now makes absolutely no sense. Like, they're supposed to teach them, like, simple things like how to scan, or how to check for, like, an on-hand of an item, which is literally you just pull up our app and scan the barcode or type in the UPC. And, like, just all this other stuff that they should be taught that they're not being taught. And, like, I've watched a couple people train before, and instead of having them, the newbies, do the work themselves, they're essentially like, oh, here, follow me around. Like, this is what we do all day. And I'm like, when I did that, I literally told them, I was like, grab a handheld, grab a printer, grab a walkie. This is what all of this does. Click into a walk, and I will teach you how to do it. Not hard. Some of the girls like to unbutton that top button or two. I made a point of telling them to button it up in front of everyone. That's actually great, Longhorn. It's a family restaurant, not Hooters. I mean, yeah. No, so, okay. Actually, not too long ago, my ex took me to Hooters because I had never been to one. Not that I'd ever really wanted to go to one, and I'm like, their food's okay. But he literally, and this irritated me so much, and this is when before we broke up, and he literally, I think he just wanted to go there to stare at all the other women that, you know, were half naked essentially. And he's like, oh, look at this girl. And then I literally watched him as our waitress walked past just stare at them. Guys don't go there for the food. Oh, I know. I know they don't. He thought that it was going to be quote-unquote torture for me if I went because, like, I'm bisexual, and I'm like, I don't like to look at people like that because I think it's disrespectful. I don't want somebody staring at me like that all the time, so why would I do it to somebody else? Like, it's one thing to, like, compliment somebody on, like, what they're wearing or, like, their hair or whatever, but don't just sit there and stare. Like, that's rude. Dressing like that makes me think of daddy issues. Ouch. I was like, I could make the joke like I don't dress like that, but I do have daddy issues. But I also, like, I get why women dress like that, but also at the same time, it's not always fully our fault either because of clothing manufacturers. That's how they make the clothes. And it's infuriating. Hey Trent, how are you doing? Welcome in. I tell my employees to have some self-respect and dress accordingly. That's how it should be for every job, honestly. Oh crap. Ow! Stupid slimes. Oh my lord. There we go. It's like even some of the girls that walk around my campus that are just half naked, and I'm like, why? Like, I get you're, you know, expressing yourself or whatever, but I don't know. I definitely would not feel comfortable walking around like that. Clothes are weird lately. No, I agree, and like, so I am a bit on the bigger side, and what irritates me too is like, when you get like shirts that aren't supposed to be low cut, and then they like, especially for women, show off half your cleavage, and I'm like, I don't want people to see that. Or they just don't fit right. And this is another reason why, like, a lot of the clothes I wear are just band shirts and stuff that I've had since, like, middle school. Because at least I know all of that stuff won't show off anything that I don't want it to show off. Like, that's the kind of clothes that I would wear for my partner, but not out in public. And it's like, even, like, I've always been super big into, like, the emo and goth style, and, like, even some of that stuff, it's like, I want to wear it, but it's just, some of it shows off way too much. I don't know, I hate women's clothing manufacturers, I really do. Yeah, we don't talk about how many times I've literally sat in a, like, dressing room trying clothes on and just cried because, like, it was my size but it didn't fit. Because, you know, clothing sizes are all over the freaking place. It also didn't help either, too, growing up. I was always being told that, like, oh, well, you're not pretty enough or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, thanks. Ew. I did not grab my shulker. Whoopsies. Yeah, that's like another reason why I kind of stopped buying. I don't stop buying clothes, but just like I find a brand that I know that their clothes will fit me, and I'll just go from there. Yeah, no, little fun fact about me, in middle and high school, a lot of people didn't believe this, but I did develop an eating disorder. Because I was constantly being told that, like, I was too fat or, you know, wasn't skinny enough or whatever, because society has such hard standards for women. It's ridiculous. And honestly, I still struggle with it today. It's not nearly as bad as what it was before, but it's crazy to think that simple things like shopping for clothes can make somebody feel that way. Waist sizes are way off. Yeah, no, I agree with that. If I'm honest, all the pretty girls are way too much work to date. Yeah, most of them are the crazy ones. Length is usually spot on. It depends. Depends. See, I'm struggling to lose weight. Cannot even rely on the names to keep the sizes right. Bra shopping is torture. Yes. It really is. Gotta love crazy chicks. Some of them are okay, I suppose. Trust me, Longhorn, I was friends with a few of them, and I don't know why I was. That actually just reminded me too. So one of my favorite artists, she goes by Sky Daddy. She writes a lot of music. Here lately, she's really heavily relied on like domestic violence and stuff, but she's got music out there for everybody. Her whole thing is traumacore, but she just released a new song titled Her, and it is literally about like the struggle of, you know, being told that you're not good enough because of all these things, and it's like essentially her saying like, hey, it's okay, like we've all been here. After we broke up, one of them kept calling me, not talking, wouldn't answer. I'd answer the phone. Then what's the point of calling you? I clicked on the wrong thing. Like, what? You know, I keep saying I was gonna go make a bundle, and I forgot to do that. Yeah, no. Like, I know every gender has their own issues, but it is such a struggle to be a woman anymore. And I'm sure I am not the only one that feels that way. Me, this, and I think there's string on here. One day I picked up the phone and didn't say anything. I could hear her munching on chips until she realized the phone wasn't ringing anymore. She didn't call me for a while after that. That's great. And like, I know a lot of that struggle with being a woman anymore is because there, like I said, there are so many beauty standards that we as women are expected to reach, and some of these are just on, like, almost impossible. And it's like, you've got these people that can't lose weight or can't gain weight for medical reasons and all this other stuff. Just be yourself. If people don't like it, then that's their problem. Yeah, I am very slowly starting to learn that. I am really starting to do the whole no fucks given. Cause without pockets or worse, fake pockets is so annoying. I agree. I really wish, so I typically wear leggings a lot, and I really wish that they would start putting more pockets in leggings. Like, I feel like that should just be a mandatory thing anymore, because that's what a lot of women wear. And this is not that much storage. This is nothing compared to what's under here and in the middle. Like, hold on a second. So, like, this is just on the outside of the wall. All of this, I believe, is tough. But if we come down here, we got all of this storage. Like, all of this. Hold on, there's a little bit quick. quicker way to get down here into the middle. Like, we got crap everywhere. Let me go down. Thank you. And then we also have all of this. Like... yeah, it's gotten to the point now where... why is there a drown down here? It's kind of just gotten to the point where, since we're moss mining, that we are not keeping the blocks, because I'm over this. We got too many blocks. Actually, you know what? Hold on a second. Let's do this. There you go. Here's an overview of our base right now. Oh, I guess I'm coming in hot. Jeez. Judd worked out the numbers of blocks if it was all full and it was in the millions. Yes, yes he did. And it's absolutely insane. So, you know how Minecraft will tell you like how many like blocks and stuff you've mined in your stats? This used to not be this high. Is there a retractable cover? No. You made a lot of progress, but when you fly over the whole area, I can just see just how much you still need to do. Yeah, Dara made the comment the other day, because it's like, we'll see this side and like get the motivation, because it's like, okay, we've actually done work. And then we look at everything else and it's like, oh. It feels like we've, like, done absolutely nothing. So, progress is slow, but we're getting there. How do I... oh, that's how you do that. Okay. One area at a time, keep doing that, eventually it'll be done. Yeah, yep. That's pretty much what we've been trying to do. I don't know how I haven't just stopped working on this yet. Like, I've spent several, like, especially when I wasn't able to sleep, I would literally just pull up a YouTube or, like, YouTube video or TV show and just sit here and just mine. Or just say hundreds of millions. I think so, Dara, but I don't remember. Oh, the chests are full, yeah. All of them are impossible. All of them, they're extremes nobody can can't get to be. Yeah. This is certainly bigger than anything I've ever done or thought about attempting, so kudos for even attempting it. Yeah, this was originally Sint's idea, and like I was saying the other day, I really wish that I would have had a lot more help with this. Like, it's insane. The bundle will also work if you pick it up and put it over the things. If you want to put it in it, you can use the scroll wheel inside the bundle to highlight something you want to take out. Okay. I bet you wish that you'd run the other way when he suggested it. Yeah. I hate that I was a little over-ambitious and was like, yeah, we'll get this done, no problem. And then I realized it was more work than I thought it was. Old guy likes to use a reference of it's like painting the white picket fence from Oliver Twist. Although Sint did say he felt bad, so... It's one of those two. I don't remember which one it is off the top of my head. It might have been Tom Sawyer. I don't know why I said Oliver Twist. I think it was Tom Sawyer. My brain's tired. You know, I really should have just grabbed one of those beds and brought it up here with me. Oh, hey, look, bone. Yeah, no, I'm definitely excited to move on to something else. Like, whether that I build something for somebody else on here or something. I don't know yet. Honestly, at this point, I would help old guy with his crazy projects. We're finally seeing Deep Slate peek through. Okay, that's not fair. Uh-oh. 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 Man, I meant to go make some more rockets, too. I almost died, is what that was. Look at a spider, he dancing. At least also doing this way, like, we get renewable resources, so that's great. What song is this? Oh.
I need a change in my life cause I don't feel alive and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute. I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Why do I have rotten flesh in my inventory? I don't want you. Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. I was responding back to somebody. But yeah, no, I can't, like... It's taken us about 2 years to get to where we are at this very point in time, and it's like... Ooh. That could have been dangerous. Hey, look at that, a slime that's gonna come attack me. Nope, off you go. Ah, okay, apparently off I go. Woohoo. I hate how my wings didn't, like, they didn't register. I thought you were gonna splat. I did too, actually. I didn't think I was gonna save that one. Like I double jumped to fly and it didn't register for some reason. Like, wouldn't be the first time I've gone splat that way either. most likely will not be the last. I gotta go get the scaffolding. Gosh darn it. These slams, yes. Okay, if you're streaming on the other computer, I have coffee. I'm going to come in if you want the help. I will more than happily take the help, Dara. I appreciate you. Ouch. Yeah, honestly, I didn't think they were going to, but I'm glad they did. Alright, well, this is about ready to go twice as fast. It's a Dara! Yeah, I think I've spent like 2 days on this so far, but I also was kind of half working on it. I was like, I'm also in the process of recording my next BrokeRock episode. I want to get a decent chunk of this out. But yeah, no, this... Even if we don't get this done by the end of the season, I am going to take what we have done and take that as an accomplishment, because I know most people would not get us this far in survival. Dang slimes. Dara, you can take your friends back. I don't want them. No. Man, where's your sense of humor? Your sense of enthusiasm. There we go. I knew that would be the answer. Yeah, no, me too. I tried. Stupid, I hate the grass. Next time somebody tells me to go touch grass, I'm just gonna tell them that I've touched enough grass in Minecraft. It was funny, Kai had logged on, I think it was Friday night, and he's like, alright, like, let's get some digging done, and like the enthusiasm he had made it seem like we were gonna get this entire thing dug out that night. Yeah, that didn't work. That didn't last long. His children's were acting up. Yeah, most likely. I just thought it was funny. I think that is one that's also getting. Gosh darn it. Also, Dara, be careful, because I know we're getting close to that big cave. Gosh darn it. I don't have my axe on me. I literally say watch out for the cave, and guess what I do? I fall right into it. Do as I say, don't do as I do, because apparently I like falling in big holes. Oops. Dara, I feel like we make a good team, honestly. I have the inventory space to pick up the scaffolding.
Oh, you think you wanna start shit? I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I can kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Push myself to my limits, I'm in it to win it. Bring it the beginning, it's now that you're living. Don't be forgiven, don't fear what you're missing. A mind like a killer, you need to be driven. 10 steps ahead, you prepared in the head. Think this shit through or just wing it instead. I'm tired of working so hard for this bread. I'm hungry, smoking from up in the head. I'm sick of these lazy bums, they all get nothing done. Waiting to have someone take care of everyone. I don't need anyone, this shit ain't any fun. It takes hard work to make yourself a penny, son. And I will not be the one with regrets. And I will not hear the doubt or the threats. And I'm not one to ever forget.
Oh.
Fuck out, or I'm coming for you next. I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah. Oh, you think you wanna start shit? I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah. It's been like driving me crazy, these people complacent. Too many are lazy but wanna see changes. You can all hate me, you're slaves to these wages. You need to be crazy to head out for greatest. Don't want
I don't know how Judd was bone mealing all of this as quick as he was.
y'all need solutions, so be the one who could just sack up and do it. You ain't never gonna stop me, I'll be found. Climb my way to the top like a rebound. I'ma be the one to pop with a new sound. I'ma be the one to drop MC sound. Up in the hills with this shit. Think that I'm lost but I'm bound to this bitch. Think that I'm not what I say that I is. Think that I got what they need when I spit. Start shit. I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole just like a Spartan. Fuck with me and you will never be pardoned. Yeah. Oh, you think you wanna start shit? I ain't even from this world, just call me Martian. I could kick you down a hole.
Sounds like somebody was just like crying in the hallway.
Never be pardoned.
Cause like the other night, it sounded like somebody was like having a full-on mental breakdown outside of my dorm building. There was a lot of like screaming and yelling and probably crying. I don't know, I hear some strange things on campus. I know that for a fact. And I hear other things that I probably don't want to hear. Actually, not probably, that I don't want to hear. Welcome to college, I suppose. Enjoy the grind, eh? You never really know what's on the other side till you give that shit a try. The limit is the sky, eh? Oh, you beat me to it. Alright, well, I guess I'm down here now. I got pushed off. Ow. That was a big miss, Sir Skeleton. Nope. Yeah, Dara, be careful, because some of that is only one block. I'm not gonna lie, that did look cool from up top.
You're never gonna make it. There's a million other people with the same stuff. You really think you're different, man? You must be kidding. Think you're gonna hit it, but you
You're just gonna have to jump down. You'll be alright. It's not gonna kill you. Nope, I thought I could parkour that. Come on. Thank you, game.
I'm hitting these bars like a gift I spit. I'm sipping gold bars for these kids, no kidding. I've been winning this city, getting my best life dinner while I'm hitting on a mission. Ooh, spicy, I know they like me, but I got a wifey. She be real nice to me, no one works like me. Got a different mind scene, my rate is pricey. Got a different psyche, ooh, lyrics are icy. Living life nicely, very precisely. Living divinely, manifest wisely. All I know is it, I've been living for the sightseeing. Been around the world for a visit, first class ticket. Man, I'm in it, man, I'm winning. I don't have no limit. If I want it, then I get it. If she want it, then she get it. I ain't never done finished, I'm a giver. I've been given first place. I've been winning 6 shots, it's spinning, but I still keep ripping and I still keep hitting 2 ways. I'm spitting all in, I'm risking it all. Yeah, I don't know, yeah, but if I do, I get back up, stand tall. Yeah, I want it all. Yeah, a good life, I don't think small. Yeah, I'ma be big one day. See me taking off runway, my name up in lights someday. Looking at a crowd that loves me, yeah, I came here to play.
Dara, be careful. There's a big slime when you come up. Twitch just being silly, but I'm back now. Well, welcome back. I will fight Twitch. I was like, don't worry, you didn't miss much.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, 'cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm sorry, okay.
Just a bunch of bone meal and gardening, yeah, pretty much. Actually, it's probably more the browser being silly than Twitch. It could have been both. You never know. I mean, Twitch never likes to work half the time anyway. Hey, again, a little tight over here, jeez. Gosh darn it. Nicely done. Yeah, I probably couldn't do that again if I tried. I mean, my flying skills have kind of, sort of, slightly gotten better. At least I'd hope so by this point. As much as I used elytras. Like, the only reason why I've been using the elytras, because it is so, it's the quickest way to get around our freaking base. Any other time I don't touch the elytra. I hear the wandering con man.
Said I'm cold in the water, broken and still feel nothing at all but pain and the chill. Said I'm cold in the water, broken and still
Okay, I'm gonna go over here, try to get this down as much as I can. Tired of these ban evaders. Yeah, Dara decided to come join and help. Which I much appreciate. Best friend ever? Yes. Dara has been so much help, and Walking Stick both have been so much help this season. It's like I was talking about a couple of streams ago too, future basemates. Honestly, I wouldn't mind basing with them again. But that is solely up to them. I felt so bad though this season because I felt like such like a boss towards them, but also mainly because Walking Stick was like, just tell me what I need to do and I'll do it, and I'm like, okay. Just like, I need this, this, and this done, and they're like, all right, we're on it. I'm like, okay. Well, if you promise not to take them on a project of this size ever again. Yeah, well, originally, Walking Stick just felt horrible because I was really the only one doing this, so he asked Sent, and he's like, hey, can I help out with this project? And Sent was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, no, they've been wonderful this season.
Let's go. Moving silent, feel the violence, the excitement. I know the assignment. I'm taking over. I'm sick of mediocre. I'll be the closer. I got a different motor. I got a mission to win and some ammunition to get it. Don't need permission. I finished. Got an addiction that's gripping. Got some convictions. I'm living. Once I'm committed, I'm in it. Got a prediction. I'm winning. They're the pure bloods. I'm the hybrid. They change, so they try to push and fight it. I stay steady and I've always been defiant. Up against the beast, yeah, I'm up against a giant. But now I'm gunning for their heads, and I will die with no regrets. This season come to an end. I'm seeing no red, and now the king is dead.
Yeah, no, I think this base will go down in BrokeRock history, to be honest. But, I mean, definitely a challenge, so I'm not gonna complain too much. And it gave me something to do, even though it's just been the same thing repeated over and over and over again. Okay, I'm about to go get more bone meal. I mean, yeah, that is true. I did learn how to make the water eater. I think that is the only, like, machine I know how to actually build now. I was like, when, if BrokeRock ever. Yeah, I don't think I've had a completed base since season 1. I was like, that's been a little while. Somebody was trying to tell me don't depend on it, but dude, to save me from myself, somebody was trying to tell me. I kinda regret doing this entire section at once. Oh. Oh. Oh, my back just popped. Just trying to stretch too. Apparently it's supposed to be noticeably colder here tomorrow, and it was just like 50 degrees today. Stupid weather needs to make up its mind. Dang villagers just
This is war with the enemy. Think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me. I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic with its logic. You can't stop it, it's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Oh, to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break right fast, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah.
We're getting there slowly.
Don't try to drain my energy. The enemy is everything. It's mentally, unhealthily, spreading like a rare disease. But I won't let it get to me. I don't need your therapy. I can leave a legacy of leading by intensity. Come on, we can fight. courageous? Do you see greatness? Trust me, you can take it. Go on and take your aim. Yeah. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the gas, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grieving. Put your foot on the gas, no, never stop competing. Yeah.
Not me being sidetracked again. This is also another reason why this has taken me as long as it has, because I keep losing focus. Watch out now, I figured something out, what this whole life's about, yeah. It's not the goal, it's the journey, wasted emotion is worry. I'll stop being in a hurry, and I'll just enjoy what I'm doing. Keep pushing. Gross, more gravel.
Was losing sight of my soul. Need to enjoy getting old and be so present. I don't know if there's a heaven, but I know I wanna get in. And sometimes I feel a presence, energy in a direction, so I follow intuition. It took me to a musician, now I'm on a different mission to help others with afflictions. Now I'm not lost inside. I finally have seen define who I am in this life, and I found a way to feel alive. I'm not things we keep inside. I know I'll be alright. I'll fight with will and time. Yeah, I won't lose mine. Wake up and every day told me a promise that I would make it one day as an artist. Music's the only thing keeping me honest. I know that I want it, I'm hoping I got it. Addicted to all this remotely melodic. See how some people become alcoholics. Addiction is real but mine isn't as toxic. Although sometimes I feel a little psychotic. I know that I got it in me, can't stop what's in me to the top. Believe me, I'm not resisting. It's maybe time will reverse if I put in the work while everything hurts. Take a chance, make a plan. You can do it, yes you can. Take a stand in your land and command of your brand. The things we keep inside. I know
I don't understand how I keep missing all these big sections. It's starting to annoy me. I'm gonna take out this gravel. Oh joy, I don't have my shovel on me. I swear I know how to play Minecraft. Oh.
Yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not fucking likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running shit right, see. And I ain't playing games, I create my own lane, making pleasure out of pain, turning losses into gains, I'm the boss, I'm making change. I've been rocking this exchange, popping off and risking things, gonna make a fucking name. I just wanna be famous, but I don't want that cheap fame. No, I'm not that vain, I just wanna be greatness. 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 Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little visine. You don't have to love me.
I can, Dara. Here.
Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take the loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the won't stop 'cause it's faster than
Here, take this.
let me spend everything that you see is something I invent.
You're welcome.
I'm gonna take shots. If I miss off, forget it. I'll take a fat loss just to learn all that's in it. I'm taking
If you here, I'll just go put the rest of that back in the chest if you want me to.
stand tall, don't sweat it. I never back up. I don't miss a thing.
Or that works too.
Call me academic. I'm always working. Never been apathetic. Bad energy is like a poison. Needs some antiseptic.
I will need to go make more rockets real quick, but I will certainly go do that. Oh, okay. Ouch, fire hot.
Everybody knows that I'm breaking down. Everybody knows I ain't faking now. Everybody knows my heart's faking now. Yeah, she hates me now. I made mistakes, but now I don't ever wanna be alone. I don't really ever feel at home. On my own, in the zone. That's the only way I know. Feeling low, about to blow back up. I won't ever let the doubt creep in. Gotta pop a couple more aspirin. I don't think I'll ever let you in. Easier to break it off as friends. I don't really understand myself. I don't really understand, need help. I don't wanna be left on the shelf. Couldn't even hear me if I yelled. It's so cold outside. I'm alone. It's so cold outside. I'm I don't wanna break down. Always feel like I could break now, but I never let it take me to that place now. I won't ever let my thoughts get away now.
All right, hopefully. Oh, hey.
It's gonna be great now. I don't know if I'm okay or insane now. I remember better days on the playground when I could find my way to another place and down. I fight even when I don't know what is right. I'ma pick a side and I'ma take pride. I will decide my fate and I will never let them tell me who
Hello?
I am. If you try to shape me, I'll be damned. Planet on the ground is where I stand. Never give up, that was always the plan. It's so cold outside.
Look.
It's so cold outside.
Whatever. I'll just go the other way. Since that chunk's not loading for some reason. Apparently so. Minecraft? Ow.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no control, but boss gets so bad.
Okay, I love how every time I try to fix my hair, it just falls right back out of the bun that I had it in. So annoying. I just love spam clicking. Almost there. Oh no! I honestly didn't realize they blended in that much. You know what, Daryl? We can just blame Judd. So many Endermen. I know. I hope it's not too loud on your guys' end, though. Okay. I don't want to, like, blow y'all's eardrums out with screaming Endermen. Alright, so there's hose. Alright, do this one. Yeah, that is true. I hate gas. Gas are stupid. Gas tried to blow up our tunnel when I was first building it. Or horses. What's wrong with horses? Oh, yeah, that is true. Old guy's a horse murderer, and yeah, old guy's just a horse murderer. Oh. I hit the wrong button.
Cocaine. Wake up, swim on the ocean. Wake up, sleeping in my sundays. I guess it's different for each of us, and that's okay. Well, that's
ouch.
Happy. How to get there? Glad that you asked me. I think it's different for everyone. Some of us need work, others need fun. Some of us need purpose to overcome. But try to do what you love when it's said and done. 'Cause there's so many differences in each of us. Trust your gut, it can show you what you want.
There's Sense Head.
Every day, every night, not okay. All I want.
Nope. Don't need to be falling down any crevices. The heck is this? Yeah, no thank you.
You cannot stop me, I'ma make it to the top spicy. Call a covenant, not cocky. You cannot break me, this world's mine for the taking. Got an itch, man, I'm making. Oh, I'll keep my head down and try to be patient. I'll take a stab at the top and assailant. They can all try, but you cannot contain it. Cause I see the things that I want and I take on my goal. Push myself to the brink, no limit. Do what it takes to be free, committed. I'm a little obsessed with things, I'll admit it. But that's what it takes to get a freedom.
That's good, Dara. A wild old guy has appeared. Let me try that again.
Oh, it's Callie and Dara.
God, scared the crap out of me. Hi!
Yeah, I thought you heard me join the bush chat.
I have streamer mode on, so I don't hear the join.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Okay, yeah, I was in here for a minute. I thought, well, maybe she's doing something like, maybe she's like really concentrating. Yeah, I'm headed over that way. I've got a bunch of farming implements, hose. I got a bunch of hose.
Cool. I just used your Enderman farm for like the 4th time.
Nice.
Listen,
I really
works.
need to build a train. I really need to build a train for it. I've been being lazy. Maybe I will stream it tomorrow evening. I got some stuff to do tomorrow, so I will have to be tomorrow evening.
Yeah, no, I was just kind of off of my own little world over here, mining this stuff out, and yeah. Gosh darn it, I forgot to grab my shovel again. I need to stop doing that.
I would bring you some shovels. I'd give you my shovel, but Judd says my shovels are terrible since I don't put efficiency on them.
Yeah, I have like, I think I have 2 shovels. I just forgot to grab them because I put them in my e-chest. Because I don't trust traveling through nether portals.
Well, that is real talk right there.
I've lost.
Like, usually it's fine.
Yeah.
It's usually fine, but you never know. I don't usually carry a lot of valuables when I go through.
I got scared earlier because I went through the portal, and then my cursor started spinning, and I went, uh-oh.
Yeah.
I got really scared that I was gonna crash.
I think Jack said it took him earlier today. He was playing somewhere, and he said it took him about 2 or 3 minutes to go through.
Jesus.
I'm like, well, I haven't experienced that, but sometimes it is 30, 40 seconds, which like freaks me out sometimes.
Yeah. Ever since that portal glitch, I get super terrified that like I'm gonna crash and then lose everything.
Well, the one at spawn is built over like a lava lake, and it doesn't have a lot of blocks underneath it, right? Which is, it's a good build, but if you fall through that, then it's right into the lava for you.
Oy.
There's no falling down to something.
Yeah, I'd imagine a lot of deaths are gonna happen. Dara, you have friends following you. Oh, never mind. They turned their attention towards me.
Trying to figure out where y'all digging at. Are y'all digging? Oh, I see where you're digging at.
I kind of went a little too ambitious with this thing over here.
Right.
It's alright. Never fear, old guy is here to help.
Do what I can.
But I don't want him, Dara.
I do have a shovel. It has unbreaking and silk touch on it. And mending. And I have pickaxes, and I have some diamond hose. The diamond hose do have efficiency 5. So.
Oh yeah, also be careful coming through the nether, because the chunks didn't want to load in.
And that looks a little bit farther than I can jump. What are the chances I splat on the ground? You're at -4 and I'm at 27. Do I have feather falling 4? Ooh, feather falling 2.
Yeah, you might go kersplat.
Yeah, that would not be.
There's a water vader right by the portal. You can just go down.
I have some scaffolding.
That works too. It's an old guy with a pumpkin head.
Such an old guy. Do y'all need do y'all have good hose?
Yeah.
Yeah, I even gathered up all the materials to make the bridge. I just haven't done it. The train thing.
I know you were talking about it the other day, and then you're just like, yeah, nah.
I just get busy doing things. I get distracted by shiny stuff.
I think we all did, to be honest. Hey, but there's nothing wrong with getting distracted by shiny stuff. Stupid grass.
Yeah, I mean, I wish that infested potions worked on Deep Sleep.
Is that the things that spawn the silverfish?
Yeah, but it doesn't work on Deep Sleep. Is the problem?
Well, that's stupid.
Yeah, it only works on stone.
I feel like the silverfish mining would be a tad bit quicker than this, but hey, I'm not complaining, this works.
It would be quite a bit faster, but it would be a whole lot more dangerous.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I've seen some kind of interesting setups using like iron golems and stuff for the silverfish mine, and even one of them that used a player.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know how the silverfish stuff works.
I haven't really played around with it, so.
So you throw the potion right at a mob,
Yeah.
either yourself or a mob or something, and when that mob gets hurt, then it spawns a silverfish.
Oh,
So you
okay.
just put like an iron golem on a what do you call it, magma block, you know, because it has a bunch of hearts.
Yeah.
And every time it takes you know, fire damage or whatever, then it spawns a silverfish. Well, the silverfish go into the stone, and then if you damage a silverfish, well, all the silverfish will come out,
Right.
destroying the stone. And like iron golems are super cheap, and you can just make a bunch. So you know,
Yeah.
like eventually the iron golem will die, or the potion will run out, or something. You have to redo it. But yeah, I've seen some pretty impressive mining and stuff done, like XP farms and things. Because you could always kill the silverfish for XP.
Right. I know we had discussed about trying to do that over here, and then we didn't.
I think it's kind of awkward to set it up.
Yeah.
I've seen people use allies to do it also.
Oh.
I don't think allies are immortal, though. I think you can kill them.
I know that. How many mobs have they said are immortal, and then we've turned around and found a way to kill them?
I mean, the warden was supposed to be, but I know a lot of people that farm it, so.
I'll never forget when we were discussing about, you know, fighting the warden with just snowballs or whatever, and everybody's like, we can't kill the warden. And you're like, yeah, you can.
Yeah, you absolutely can. It is like, I don't remember how many hearts, like 500 or something. It might be more than that, or it might be less. I don't remember the exact number, but it's a lot. Here's the thing about Mojang, right? So, like, if they really didn't want people to kill the warden, then why did they make it drop XP?
Yeah.
That seems counterintuitive, right?
Just a little bit.
For the same reason that like baby mobs don't drop XP and don't drop loot because they don't want you to kill them.
Right.
Like if they really didn't want people to farm the warden, then they shouldn't have given people an incentive. I mean, people still would have done it just to say they did it, but a lot less people.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Oh, I was talking to somebody, I don't want to say their name, but they tell me you're their video editor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, how did you arrange that? I'm like, that's what I need to do, get me a video editor.
Well, I told them I would help them because they don't plan on uploading a whole lot of videos.
Right.
So I was like, I'll just help you out for the first few, but if you're gonna end up wanting to continuously like upload videos, then you're gonna have to learn how to edit yourself.
Yeah, editing is hard.
No, it's not that it's hard, it's just time consuming. Not only that, I'm just too nice of a person, so.
Yeah, I was just like, how did you arrange that, dude? I'm like, I need to get in on that. Yeah. I have been working on some things, stuffing things. You know them stuffing things are.
Yeah. Fun stuff and things. I was actually editing for somebody else too, but they haven't streamed because they were streaming and then they wanted their streams turned into like highlight reels or whatever. And then they haven't been streaming, so it's like, I ain't doing that right now.
That sounds terrible.
That
sounds like a good deal for them, but that sounds like a terrible idea for you.
It is, and they're like, oh, we'll pay you when, you know, I start making money off of YouTube. And I'm like, I don't foresee that happening.
And nobody makes. I mean, people do make money off YouTube, but that's the exception.
Right, but this person, his content is so boring that I personally don't think anybody is gonna watch it. And I've already seen like his analytics and stuff because he has me as an editor on his channel.
Right.
And nobody's watching his videos. But it also doesn't help that he's going about content creation the wrong way.
Right. I'm the last person that knows anything about that, so I don't know.
Well, without, like, this person likes to weasel his way into with bigger streamers.
Right.
And then essentially beg them for views.
Interesting.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, you're not gonna get anywhere doing that.
Bold strategy.
It's like nothing wrong with wanting to stream with, you know, other streamers, but...
Yeah. Networking is always a good thing.
Yeah. You just gotta do it in the right way.
Oh, it's like, where did all that green stuff? That makes sense. I was like, oh, there's green particle everywhere. What's going on?
Ah!
I think we're getting shot at with something.
Skeleton. Ow!
They're all asleep.
Why do you have fire arrows? What is this? Ha.
They probably don't have fire arrows. They probably have regular arrows, but they're on fire now.
No, like it was dark and I was being lit on fire by this whatever the skeleton had on the bow. Yeah.
Interesting. Oh, he might have had an enchanted bow.
I think he did. I don't think he dropped it though.
Probably not. If you don't have looting on your sword, probably not.
I don't even have my sword on me.
I didn't bring an extra sword, so I do have extra shovels and things like that. Pickaxes, hoes. I got all kinds of things like that. But I did not bring an extra sword. I didn't think that would be a thing.
Well, I haven't been like to conserve inventory space. That's the main reason why I haven't been carrying my sword with me.
Oh, am I supposed to pick this stuff up? Because I haven't been doing that.
We have been, so we can turn it into bone meal.
Where do I bone meal it at?
We've got down here over on this end. There's chests down there that's got the composters, and there's one over here.
That explains why Dara keeps going up and down the ladder here.
Yeah. It's a renewable resource, so
that all that makes sense. Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't been picking up any of this. I guess I'm a bad person.
Nah, you just didn't know. It's okay.
Oh, this chest is full.
Whoa. That scared me. Hello, Snowy. Welcome in. How are you doing? I was like, Dara will go around and pick up all the blocks. Oh, demon lives. Oh, crap. My sound alerts are muted.
I downloaded that Stream Elements plugin.
Mm-hmm.
It actually looks pretty cool. I'm gonna probably start using that. I gotta get all my sound alerts and all that switch over from Streamlabs to Stream Elements. So there's no point in using two different ones if I'm using the plugin. So.
Yeah, no, I've honestly been enjoying the new multi-streaming feature. It's nice. It's easy to set up.
Yeah, that's what I liked about it. The UI is very clean. It just has little toggles right there.
Your hydrate has been redeemed, Demon. Oh, hey, look, it's Wandering Con Man again.
I know some other people didn't like it, but I think one of the best things we did was get rid of the llamas.
I didn't even realize that we did that.
Yeah, they don't on BrokeRock. They don't. That's part of the BrokeRock package. They don't spawn with llamas. It's because you just end up with 10,000 llamas everywhere. Especially like because you know a lot of times you're building your base or you're digging a hole like this, and you would end up with just llamas everywhere because they never they hardly ever despawn.
Yeah, I just killed them to be honest.
I know a lot of people like the free
Same.
leads and stuff, but I mean, how many leads do you really need?
Not many. I felt that, Snowy. No, you're good. Trust me, I forget to hit send on stuff a lot of the times too. You're alive, just got busy. I mean, you are at work, so I don't expect anything less.
As long as you don't hit reply all, it's all good. Don't be a reply all person.
Dude, I hate it when people do that. Like, especially when you don't need to be a part of the thing.
Yeah, and I'll be like, stop messaging. I love when people add me to like text groups and stuff, and I'm like, stop messaging in this group.
I've had a couple of scams do that, and I'm just like, dude, why? And then people like actually falling for it, and I'm like, how stupid are you? Like, this is clearly a scam.
Or like they'll like start texting like stop and stuff like that. I'm like, stop texting. Period. Innocent. Don't tell them to stop. Just stop texting.
Usually what I do is ignore it, delete it, and block the number.
Yeah. I'm like, listen up, Grandpa. All the people in this text message are not the scammer. I got left a long time ago.
Yeah.
The only thing you're doing is bothering regular people.
Hey, bad slime. Nope. Man, I think we have enough diamonds to last a freaking lifetime on here.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, level 1 diamonds are pretty worthless.
Yeah.
I mean, like, think about it. What can you really do with a diamond? I mean, you can make stuff with it, but you're probably not going to.
You got a job interview this Thursday. Oh, nice. It did. Stupid bundle. So, Demon, does that mean you're going to be working 2 jobs if you get the job? Or are you going to quit the other one? Because I know that for a while you were talking about working 2 jobs. Oh yeah, I forgot you could make jukeboxes too.
And enchantment tables, and I mean, you can make tools and armor stuff with it, but you're not going to. Nobody is.
Like, I don't even think diamond would even be worth as using a currency now. Because it's so easily obtained.
Yeah.
You work 2 jobs, see how each goes, whoever's willing to pay more, better hours go with that, but if both are easy to do and not too much stress, both fair enough. Just means... I was like, it just means we won't see a whole lot, but that's okay. Gotta do what you gotta do.
If you don't use diamonds as currency, what do you use as currency?
One of my friends was using like magma, whatever the magma cubes drop.
Oh, magma cream?
Yeah. But I feel like ores make more sense for currency.
It almost needs to be something in the overworld.
Yeah.
I mean, the only thing that would probably be rare enough to use as a currency would be like blaze rods, or but once again, the other stuff, or maybe like wither skeleton heads or something.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure it can't be iron, because I will devalue the currency so fast.
Yeah, you and your super vast iron farms. I'd say for currencies or items. Well, see, that's what we usually do is, like, we would use, well, before it was like diamond and gold and stuff, but that was before they increased the spawn rate of all that stuff.
But gold is a terrible one, because everybody will just make portal ticking farms, and
Yeah.
the server will be so laggy and gold will be worthless.
Not another star. Oh god.
I mean, that's not the worst idea as a nether star, because it's super rare.
Yeah.
Oh, there's monsters around me. That's stupid slums. Those shouldn't even count.
I know, especially if they're like not hostile.
Well, like they are hostile, they just don't hurt you. But it should have to be medium or bigger to count as that.
Oh,
They shouldn't
yeah.
even count. Is there another one somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I hear them, but
I got
there
him.
it goes.
Yeah, you put in the effort for the star, should be worth a lot. Ow! I'm in.
I mean, you can kind of cheese the wither, like, but you do have to grind up the skulls is the really hard part.
I feel like this is going a little faster now.
Oh, I have efficiency 5 on my hoe.
Oh, I just about punched Dara.
That's all. Yeah, I made a bunch of efficiency 5 hoes the other day, and because I knew I'd be back at this eventually.
All right.
Yeah, we might even finish this one, this section right here tonight.
Yeah, most likely. Or if we don't, we'll get really, really, really close. I was like, I've been working on this one for a couple of days, but I also didn't split it in half.
Oh yeah, I zoned out there for a minute. I don't know what I was. Like,
It is so easy to do that.
it was like on autopilot and braking, so I was just like.
Right? I know, I do that a lot, especially when doing this, because it's just like I'm in my own little world, doing, you know, the same thing, so it's not like I have to actually think.
Like, if I was gonna build an ocean mining farm, I would never dig out this big of an area. I understand the concept of the base design. And it's a cool idea, but man, it is.
Yeah, I made the
It is
comment
so much labor.
earlier. I was like, I could see this being something that would work more for like a long-term world.
Yeah. Well, I have a long-term world. I should steal it.
I was thinking about starting a Let's Play series, because, you know.
Sometimes I like to go there and play when I just don't want to talk to anybody, or I just want to
Yeah.
do dumb stuff like where I just want to dig long tunnels that I don't have to check with anybody. I don't have to go, oh, is this your area? Like, none of that. I just have to. Oh, I broke my hose. Rip. Sometimes it's nice to be the king of your world, you know, like it's.
Yeah.
Like playing multiplayer is great, but like I said, sometimes you just want to. You go, I want to build this laggy thing, and I don't, you know, it doesn't matter because I'm the only person that plays here. Sure, a 24,000 iron ingot iron farm is ridiculous when I'm the only person that's ever going to use it. But sometimes that's just what I like to do.
Right. And it's like, too, I haven't really played a solo world in a really long time because I've been so busy with BrokeRock.
Right. Sometimes I think I need a new controller, but I take such good care of my controller that I don't. It just never breaks.
Oh, that's
Like
a good
I see
thing.
all these new Hall Effect controllers and stuff, and I'm like, man, I really want that. But like, I just have like an Xbox One regular state. Like it's not even like the newer one. It's like the old one, like the S version or whatever.
Yeah.
like, you know, I see people that are like, oh, you know, controllers are such junk. I broke, you know, 10 in 1 year, and I'm like, what are you doing with your life?
How are you breaking 10?
Well, because they get mad and slam on the ground,
Fair.
or they're careless with them and they knock them off their desk, or you know. But
It's like,
yeah,
the most of the time, like when my controllers die, it's just from like normal wear and tear.
I use my controller every single day of the week, 7 days a week, and I've had it for years.
I also feel like too, it depends on like if you do take care of your controller. It depends on like what kind of games you're playing.
That is true. Also, I play very casual games that aren't like, I don't play a lot of shooters where it's all like real twitchy movements and stuff.
Yeah, see, because like my Xbox controller, I've noticed has started to like get a little worn out, but that's because, you know, I started playing COD.
Yeah. You have to stick drift.
Not yet, thankfully.
That's where the Hall effect. Some of those new like, not Xbox controllers, but like third-party controllers and stuff have like Hall effect sensors, mechanical switches. Like there's some nice stuff out there if you're into controllers. And not as expensive as you think it would be. A lot of them are under $100. Which sounds like a lot of money, but like you'll never have stick drift with it because Hall effect sensors.
Right.
I mean, it's a lot of money if you're smashing your controller once a month or whatever, but
I think the only time I've ever experienced stick drift was shortly after I got my my Switch.
yeah, Nintendo, boy, they're bad about stick drift. They're the king of stick drift.
It's like I've never had that problem before, and then, you know, playing a game and I'm like, why is this a thing?
I think there were some class action lawsuits and stuff against them because like their controllers were so bad.
I would not doubt it.
Dara, you are the real MVP. Whoever slept.
That was Dara.
You are the real MVP.
Yeah, Dara's always sleeping. Which, I don't blame her.
Like, it is so good, like, because when it gets dark, it's hard for me to tell the moss blocks from the deep slate.
Fair.
But yeah, that is the real MVP move right there, sleeping. So like, I've been mining this block for an hour with my hoe, it just don't seem to be breaking.
That would suck.
Yeah, being blind, it's not fun. I don't recommend it to anybody. If you are thinking about going blind, I don't recommend it.
I don't think some people have a
yeah,
choice
I didn't really
that.
choose, but I'm just saying, if you do have a choice, don't choose that. I mean, maybe go deaf, but definitely don't go blind. It's not a good look. Yeah, if you had to lose one of your senses, I think I would rather lose my sense of taste or smell.
But I wanted to stare into the sun. No.
Yeah. See, I grew up in a time before like LED and like CRT. Like I grew up in the CRT time, right? Mm-hmm. And you know how like your parents always tell you don't sit too close to the TV,
Yeah.
you'll go blind. Like, well, here's the thing. Like there was actually a little bit of truth to that for like older generations. Is the CRT, and it stands for cathode ray tube. And essentially, that's why TVs are so thick back then, because it's essentially a little like electronic gun that fires electrons at the screen.
Yeah.
and you're just putting your face right up against it. So you know it's not a. But like you know, modern TVs don't operate that way. They're just little.
I got told that a lot
LEDs
as a
stuff.
kid too, because I've pretty much worn glasses my whole life. And at
Yeah, me
that
too,
point,
my
when I
whole
didn't
family.
have glasses, I would sit really close to the computer to monitor, and my mom was like, "Don't sit that close, you're gonna go blind." And I'm like, I'm already blind. Why do you think I'm sitting so
you go
close?
like this, you go. You say, "Okay, boomer." That's what you say.
I would have gotten hurt if I said that.
No, I don't think your mom's a boomer. She's like Gen X. Like she's about my age, a little younger, I think.
No, but my dad definitely would have beat my butt for saying something like that.
But growing up as kids, Mustang and me and like a bunch of other people, we actually did have those desk TVs that would just shoot electrons at your face.
I call them box screen TVs.
Yeah.
We had one for like the longest time when I was little.
We had one and it went out and we ended up shooting it with a 22 and it didn't even crack the screen.
Oh jeez.
Like we shot it with like the glass on those things it's like super thick. Like that probably differs from model to model, but the one we had, it just you could not crack it. We like hit it like because you know it was just broken, so we were just like hitting it and see what was on the inside and stuff, you know, because
Yeah.
we're just stupid kids and stuff. But yeah, they're built different.
I guess there's
Yeah,
a story my mom told me that when I was younger, I had gotten a hold of like diaper rash cream and
Right.
rubbed it all over the front of our TV.
Interesting move.
Yeah, they were not pleased.
Like it probably was hard to wipe off, probably more than anything.
Well, it like got into like the speakers that were in the front of the TV and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. I feel like it's like I mean I'm not a diaper rash cream expert, but from what I remember about it, it's kind of like greasy and stuff. So yeah, that's
Yeah.
I don't know everything about diaper rash cream, but that is my recollection is that it's kind of greasy. So yeah, I can see how that would be a whole problem.
Yep. And I don't think we had that TV very long either when that happened.
Like it's crazy how much TVs used to cost.
Yeah, I've noticed that more of like electronics and stuff have become a lot cheaper than what they used to be.
Yeah. Think about what a 4K TV cost when it first came out. Thousands and thousands of dollars. And now you can just like a couple $100.
It's like all the I don't know if you want to call it entertainment items or whatever, but they're so much cheaper. And things that you actually need are expensive.
Yeah. 100%. That's because you don't need TVs, but you do need your insulin.
Yep.
You do need your heart medication, your
Yep.
cancer drugs, your things like that. You do need your groceries.
I cringe every time I go and buy groceries.
I never go buy groceries. Walmart has the greatest thing ever, where they just bring it to your house.
The Spark delivery or whatever.
It's like $10 a month. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is the greatest thing ever made. Like, it'll probably go up because they're probably just getting me hooked on it. But yeah, they just bring the groceries to your house. $10.
Yup.
I don't remember how many deliveries I get a month, but like it's like $10 a month, and they just bring them to your house. and they give me a free subscription to Paramount Plus. I'm like,
The Walmart Plus, yeah.
yeah. I'm like, how great is that? I'll be like, for $10, you're telling me I can watch all the Star Trek movies and TV shows, and you bring my groceries to me. I'm like, deal.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
like, say less.
grateful that I get that for free as an employee.
Yeah.
And then the employee
I'll just pay
discounts
the-
are
I'll
not
just-
worth it.
I'll just pay the $10. I don't want to work.
I don't.
But,
I literally advise everybody, I'm like, if you're gonna apply for a job, don't apply to Walmart.
But yeah, like $10, I get to watch all the Star Trek movies and stuff, and like all the old people TV on CBS. You know, that's what Paramount Plus is.
Yeah.
So I get to watch all the old people TV, like, you know, all the cop shows and stuff, and all the Star Trek stuff. And you're gonna bring me my groceries for $10. I'm like, bet. And half the time they give me free groceries, some stuff. I'd be like, what is this? I didn't order this.
Oh, that's because the people that are picking your order aren't paying attention to what they're doing.
I'd be like, I didn't order this grape jelly, but I sure will eat it. Or maybe they're trying to give me the diabetes. 10 full hat time. When we're trying to give you the diabetes, I'll put an extra groceries in your cart. One time I really scored. I ordered a 12 pack of Dr. Peppers, and they put a 24 pack in there for the same price. I was like, yeah.
I was like, that's oh, sorry.
But yeah, I was like, that is a bargain and a half. I mean, anytime you can get free Dr. Pepper, right? Like that's the dream. That's the dream right there. Free Dr. Pepper. Because that's one of those things I'll fight people. Like, I'll die on that hill right there, on the Dr. Pepper hill, as being the greatest soda of all time. And people who drink Pepsi are gross. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Hot take: if you drink Pepsi, you're gross.
Oh. Oh no, I spawned way over here. Gosh darn it. I'm going the wrong way.
Okay, I was coming to kill those slimes. I killed them.
I thought I was flying when I was not flying.
Oh, rip it, rip.
She said that as I'm over here drinking Dr. Pepper, but I don't actually like Dr. Pepper, or not Dr. Pepper, Pepsi. God damn it.
That's my people right there.
What, Dara?
You don't actually like Dr. Pepper. Oh, that's
No,
it.
I do like Dr. Pepper.
Stream over. The stream is canceled.
No, I do like Dr. Pepper. I don't like Pepsi. But I'm currently drinking Pepsi.
Yeah, Pepsi's gross. I don't even know how Pepsi stays in business.
I don't either. I hate it.
I feel like it's like I feel it's run by the Mexican cartel and they're laundering drug money. I can't figure it out.
Oh,
they cannot possibly be selling that much Mountain Dew.
Demon asked if you like regular Dr. Pepper or a specific flavor.
Right, to cover all the other Pepsi expenses. I mean, go ahead. You cut out. I didn't hear any of that.
I said, Demon asked if you liked regular Dr. Pepper or like a specific flavor.
Oh no, I don't get down with all those fancy flavors like cream soda and all that. No, just the regular Dr. Pepper is good. Sometimes a cherry Dr. Pepper if I have to, but yeah, just regular straight Dr. Pepper. There was no need, like you already had the perfect soda. There was no need to go, like, messing with it and stuff. Fun fact, invented in Texas, just saying. Ooh. Big old slime. Yeah, I fully believe that Pepsi is laundering money for the cartel. Also, Mattress Giant. Like all those mattress stores that you see everywhere.
Oh,
Who
God.
is buying all these mattresses? Who buys all these mattresses? I bought my bed on the internet. It came all rolled up in a box. I took it out. It took like 6 hours to unfold, and then perfect. Nobody's going buying a $2,000 mattress anymore. But there's like 10 stores everywhere. Every city has like 20 mattress stores. Who's buying these mattresses?
Believe it or not, some people still actually do go into mattress stores.
Yeah, to launder money.
I was like, I don't even know of anybody that still actually goes into furniture stores unless you're going to IKEA.
You have to be 80 to go into a furniture store.
I think I've been into a furniture store once, and I was really little.
IKEA is for people who like to buy flat pack furniture but don't have the internet.
I had a couple of my friends be like, come on, you need to go to IKEA, and I'm like, why?
I mean, their meatballs are pretty good. I'll put it. Maybe if you go to IKEA, you just like the meatballs. They have pretty decent food. Just. But yeah, those mattresses stores are definitely up to something. I don't fully know what it is, but they are doing something sketchy. Somebody really should look into it. We should get us one of those advertisers where we advertise different mattresses and things. We should start doing that.
That would be interesting.
I totally will sell out. I'll be like, hey guys, I really love playing Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my god.
I'm level 200 Power Wizard or whatever. See, look, I'm a natural born sellout.
Dude, I am so tired of the Raid Shadow Legends advertisements.
I love when I'm watching some like 80-year-old man like weld or something, you know, and he's like, hey guys, join me in Raid Shadow, and I'm like, bro, you don't even, that's not even your phone. You borrowed that from your grandkids. Your phone flips open. Like, let's be honest here, bro. Like,
not Raid. It's that one, and I'm tired of seeing HelloFresh.
oh. You're like, I eat this cardboard mess every day.
Like, so my aunt gets HelloFresh, and like, they're okay. But it's just like,
I do support the idea, right?
yeah.
I think there should be a product called People Food. And it should be like dog food, but for people. And it should have all the ingredients, all the stuff that you need to be alive. And it just, like, it comes in like 5 flavors, like ranch or hot or, you know,
Yeah.
tangy, that kind of thing, sweet. So like you just go, oh, I just eat, you know, a cup of people food. You don't have to cook it. You know, like you just eat it dry, like cereal.
Yeah. Hi,
It should be crunchy like cereal.
Oh god. No, so my ex's sister, her boyfriend was like, you know what? I want to try this. And it was dog food. And he looked at me and he goes, here, you should try it too. And I turned around and looked at him and I went, nuh-uh. I ain't eating dog food.
That's gross. He's gross. Like, you take it too far. Yeah, I'm not suggesting people eat dog food. I'm suggesting people eat people food.
Well, right.
People food should be like dry cereal. And it should just be like come in like 5 flavors and be everything that you need to eat to not die.
Right.
Emotional damage.
Like potato chips or cereal or something, you know?
You finally got your dragon fruit fee.
Honestly, I would eat the same thing every day.
I do that already, being a college student.
Most people do. Because it's easier.
Yeah.
You don't have to think, oh, what am I going to have for dinner tonight? No, you're going to have the same thing you had last night. I already dress like a cartoon character where I just wear the same clothes every day. Like, I have like 10 black shirts and cargo shorts and stuff, and I just wear the same thing every day.
I mean, whatever works.
I don't ever have to think, does this go with this? Of course it is. Also, I don't care because I'm blind.
So Cole's family, they constantly give me crap because all I wear most of the time is black. And they're like, you need to start wearing collar. And I'm like, leave me alone.
You tell them black as a color?
Okay. They said it's not a collar. And I'm like, whatever.
Well, I don't know. They called black people colored for a long time. So I feel like it is a color. It's in the crayon box, so it has to be a color.
Right. Remember tricked me into eating a dog treat because it looked like jerky? Oh no!
I can see that, maybe. Like, is it the apocalypse? Because I would eat a dog treat that looked like jerky in the apocalypse.
I was like, if it's like desperate times call for desperate measure, then maybe.
Like, am I on a deserted island? Like, did my plane crash? Like, maybe. Right? I'm gonna eat all the other stuff first.
I need to finish watching Lost.
Years.
You said
I don't actually know how long.
Plane crash, and that's what it reminded me of.
Yeah, you should watch that because you know.
It's a good show.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I never saw the whole thing.
Every single time I say I'm gonna watch it, I get maybe to the second, or sorry, either the second to last season, and I just stop watching.
I watched. Oh, sorry about that.
You're
sorry.
good.
I watched about 3 seasons of it probably. I've tried to do the same thing you're doing, is where I try to watch it and let's go. Me, I don't really care.
Like, my mom's seen the whole thing. Like, we used to just watch that together as a family, and like, I like it. It's just after a certain point, it gets repetitive.
I've been burned too many times by TV shows to get too heavily invested.
Yeah.
Because I watch some of these shows, and then at the end, they just go, yeah, I don't know how this ends. And then they just make up some nonsense that I hate.
Last season of Lost sucked. You shouldn't watch it. Oh, okay. I'm actually surprised, like, some people actually have heard of that, because anytime I've talked about it before, they're like, what's that? And I'm like, really? You haven't heard of it?
Oh, old people's TV. You gotta remember, Callie, that was probably about 20 years ago.
It's like that.
I don't know what your loss was, but...
2000, it's either 2003, 2005, something like that.
That's 22 years ago, Kelly.
I know.
Were you even alive for it?
I was born in 2002.
Okay.
So I would have been very little.
When you say you and your mom watched it, did you have a choice in the matter? Because you would have been a baby probably.
Really? Well, I was in elementary school, I think.
Oh, then it must have been a little bit later.
Yeah. Yeah, no, me and my grandma too, like, when I was staying at her place before, like, I'd go to school, every morning we would watch, like, Little House on the Prairie and I Love Lucy together.
Oh, nice.
I ended up watching, I think I've seen the entirety of both shows.
I Love Lucy, they had a film studio called Desilu Productions, and they actually produced a lot of, like, classic TV shows other than their own show. Like the original Star Trek.